Have you ever been asked, who do you think you are? Or someone tells you, don't be too full of yourself? Yeah, I know. And that's why I want us to talk about the concept of self love and self confidence. This topic is a very challenging one for a lot of us because we grew up being taught to put the needs of others first or to not be too full of ourselves, as they always say. And this might have caused us to internalize all of these negative messages from our past and cause us to not accept ourselves for who we are. But here's the thing, self love is very essential for our overall well being because when you love yourself, you show up fully in yourself and in your relationships. You are resilient and you can overcome challenges that come your way. For me, self-love has been a process. Growing up, I struggled with low self-esteem. I lacked confidence. I found it hard accepting myself for who I was. I constantly put others before me. I never prioritized my own needs. And that was hard. But as I grew and as the days go by, I have learned how self-love can be transformative. And as a result, I have seen my self-esteem grow and blossom. I know that self-love is not easy for everyone because we might have grown with people telling us we are not good enough, we do not deserve love. We might have even experienced abuse and neglect and experiences even in our childhood or secondary school that trampled on our self-confidence. So what do we have to do to build our self-esteem, our self-confidence and self-worth? One place to start is setting boundaries. This means us learning to say no. Yeah, no to things that do not serve us, relationships that do not serve us, and also limiting the way we allow people treat us. That means you say no or tolerating disrespect and abuse. I know the concept of setting boundaries and saying no is very hard for some of us, but it's very hurtful when you allow people walk into your life or grant access to negative energy. You allow people come into your life and treat you with disrespect, abuse you, and leaving you feeling drained, and it's not allowed. If you have to build your self-esteem, you have to build your self-confidence, you have to also cut out on how you spread yourself. Say no to things because a lot of the times we do not love these activities, we do not love some of the things that we want to do. We just want to do them to feel accepted and feel like we belong because we are not comfortable with ourselves. So the first step is cut out the noise. Say no to things that you're not comfortable with or relationships that do not serve you any longer. Another way for us to build self-confidence and self-love is to be kind to ourselves. Yes, this aspect is something that a lot of the times we neglect, but it's very important. We go about giving love and kindness to others, but don't do same to us. This means treating ourselves with love and respect. It also means us speaking to ourselves in a more supportive and kind way. You know, it's crazy and wild how sometimes the things we say to ourselves, it's so bad that these are things that we cannot say to others. You hear someone say, I'm so dumb, I'm so stupid, I can't do anything, and it's bad. It only goes a long way to even kill your self-esteem. We should be kind to ourselves. We should speak to ourselves with kindness and not be too critical or judgmental. We should look at ourselves in the mirror and say, I love you, because that's what we want for ourselves. That's what we want others to give us. Before we even take it from others, we should do to ourselves. And one way I do this is I have my mirror exercise. I do it every morning, and this is what I do. I look at myself in the mirror, I go before the mirror, and I tell myself all the nice things. I tell the people I care about. I tell myself, I love you, you are beautiful. Even in my imperfections, I tell myself, you are beautiful, I love your color, I love your hair. And it goes a long way to boost your morale. You go out feeling confident and loved. Another thing is about being kind to yourself, is also forgiving yourself. A lot of the times we hate ourselves, sometimes just because of the things that we had done in the past, or things that people had done to us, and we do not let go. Forgive yourself, forgive people that hurt you in the past. You are not your past. So let it go, let it stay where it belongs. Forgive yourself. You've learned from the mistakes, you've learned your lesson, and you're becoming a better person. Don't let your past hold you captive. Let go, forgive yourself. You are not a superhuman. So forgiving yourself is one of the aspects that will help you boost your self-confidence. I had experienced that. I held myself for something that happened in the past for so long. I keep telling myself, maybe because of this, I don't deserve love, I don't deserve success, I don't deserve to be out there. And the minute I got to a point where I was like, I'm not there anymore, that was so freeing, and it did me wonders. Another way to build your self-esteem or self-love or self-confidence is taking care of yourself. That's physically, emotionally, spiritually. Do things that nurture you. Do things to take care of your body. It could be exercises. It could be spending time with yourself. Do things that nourish yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. Go out and play. Go out for a walk. Do silly things that makes you happy. This is your life. At the end of the day, you have just one life, and it is yours and no one else. Don't just go about doing activities for others and not for yourself. Do things that make you happy. Be silly, be goofy. Just get into activities that really gives you fulfillment. The crazy thing is, my husband is always like, oh my God, Zita, I go about dancing in the house. I have all these small musics in my head that I always dance to. I'm just always goofy. There's just that little girl in me, and it makes me happy. And I won't let go of that for whatever reason. It gives me joy, it gives me satisfaction, and I'm going to continue doing it. So whatever exercise or activity that makes you happy, do more of those. If you love hiking, if you love running, if it's a sport activity, or just taking a day off to wind down, just taking time to rest well, just take care of your body, take care of your mind, read a book, listen to a podcast, or anything that will nurture you. It's another way to tell yourself, I love you. Take care of yourself. Go out. Just do all of these things that are for you. The last but not the least aspect that we are going to talk about today is surround yourself with supportive people. This is huge because we keep people around us that drain us, constantly tell us things that are not true. I say they are not true because they are really lies. You are not good enough. They amplify our weaknesses rather than our strength. You don't want to keep people like that around you. Keep people who are supportive, who inspire and uplift you. Les Brown says, you don't keep vultures around you, give them straws, and turn around to get angry that they drain you. We give access to people around us who are drainers. You have friends in your life that when they come around you, they leave you feeling empty. You don't want to do that. You don't want to work on yourself. Try to cut out the negative self-talk from your past. Do all the work, and then leave someone in your life that constantly tells you you are not good enough, this is not for you, you can't do this, you can't do that. No, cut out from those relationships. Cut out from those people that make you feel worthless. Kill your self-esteem and your self-worth. You talk with someone and then you're left feeling, am I even worth it? All this self-doubt, all those negativity you don't want in your life. You want to create a very clean space for yourself. Yeah, someone is going to ask me, what about family? Of course, they are your family and you are going to deal with them. But you also have a choice with the people you spend more time with. And that's why I always say there are two types of family. The family that you have by right or by blood, and your chosen family. A family that is a chosen family is the one you chose to, the people you chose to spend your time with. Choose people that uplift your spirit, inspire you, make you feel worthy, because you truly deserve it. We all deserve respect. We all deserve love and kindness. So let's give ourselves that. I just want to challenge you today. Take a moment to do one act of self-love. It could be reading a book, it could be going out for a walk, it could be setting boundaries, or just doing something physically or self-care to make yourself happy, forgiving yourself from something that happened in the past, and just free yourself. Let me know on the comment section. Share with me your journey, and thank you. See you next time.